Hi everyone, so today's video is something fun also for the summer, and I got my idea when I did my obsession of the week, and so I figured I would do this video called Battle of the Bronzers, because I have like so many bronzers, and some are cream, some are matte, some are shimmery, and some serve the purpose of highlighters perhaps, and maybe not much bronzers. So let me just start off by saying that if you like this makeup, it's the same makeup that I wore in my obsession of the day video, but it's just a little bit more intense because I am going out and I do have my hair up a little bit fancier, you know, so it is more intense, and I brought it down a little bit more. And the only thing that I've changed is that I found it finally. It's my Chanel Cocoa Rouge Cocoa in 78, and then my Peche lip liner. So that's what I'm wearing on my lips. So let's get started with today's video. Now the reason why I did it is because of this bronzer here, and it's the Essence bronzer, and it's for blondes, and it's called Good Morning Sunshine, and it's right here. This I like because it's great for blondes. Now I have it on my cheekbones, in the hollows of my cheek right now, and actually kind of like all over my face too, and it's great because it's a great color for fair-skinned, and it is a matte, and it doesn't act like too ashy. Sometimes if you're a blonde or fair skin, you know that some of these bronzers are a bit too ashy and they tend to look muddy, so you have to be careful. Anyways, this is one of my top matte bronzers at the moment. So I'm going to swatch them in the order that I'm going to show them. Then the second matte bronzer, which is really good, is my Hoola. Now this one is a bit more, it is also great for blondes, as you can see. So as you can see, this is the Essence one. It's a little bit more yellowy, and this is a little bit more like taupey. I'm going to let you see it like this also, and you can definitely see that the Essence one is a little bit goldy and yellowy, which is great because I have a peach undertone. And Hoola is also great, but you have to be careful on how much you apply it and with what you apply it. Usually what I've been using is I use it for all of my bronzers, and it's the MAC 109, and this is my new brush, my bronzing crown brush, and it's great because it really goes in the hollows of my cheek. And what I do is that when I apply bronzer on the brush, I apply most of the color here, so that it really like applies it very well, and then just blends the top part here, kind of blends it out and buffs it out really well. And I must say that this brush is essential for bronzer, the slanted one, and this also picks up a lot of color. And then the third matte bronzer is Taupe by MAC, and this is like a universal type of bronzer. Look how like ashy and taupey it is, and this is it. So Taupe, Hoola, and the Essence one. And I use Taupe for everything, for bronzer, also like contouring, eyeshadow for my eyebrows, because it's the perfect color if you're a blonde. So those are my matte ones, and I love them, and my new love is the Essence one, as you know. Then let's start with my cream ones. Well, as you know, the cream Bronze Universel is great. The consistency is amazing, as you all know by now, because it is so popular. And it's a little bit orangey, so you have to be careful. This is it. So this is the color. It blends in very well. It's easy to apply. It lasts all day, and it's kind of like, it covers very well any imperfections. And you might want to save it though if you're really fair skin like me for like a summer. Okay, but as you can see, I mean, This you can see better. So far, Chanel, Taupe, Hoola, Essence. Then my next bronzer is by Avon, and this is like a stick, and it's an all-purpose kind of bronzer. I'm just gonna apply it, and this I use for the summer months when I'm really tan, and I also use it as eyeshadow, and just, it's really nice. So it's a stick, and it serves like, this one is kind of like the same as the Chanel one, and it kind of has the same consistency, although I prefer the Chanel one. And as you can see, it's still a little bit less yellow than the Chanel one. And then before I even like started doing videos and stuff, I really didn't wear a lot of bronzer because I didn't know how to use it. And then here in Italy, many women use bronzer and they just like whack it all over their face and it just looks ugly. So I was kind of afraid to do it. And also another thing is this, since I have such a fair complexion, actually a rosy kind of cheek looks nice on its own, like with no bronzer. But anyways, so now I'm like an expert on bronzer, and what I used to use are these Lancome Mousse foundation, which also serve as bronzers. So it comes out in a mousse like this, and it's very soft, and this is 09 Cognac. So if you're a bit of a darker skin tone, you can use this. And this is number 10 Café Glacé, which is even more dark, and I tend to use these too in the summertime, also as eyeshadows. And they are great, and they also serve like multi-purpose. You can use them as bronzers if you're like really dark, as foundation, but I doubt anybody's that dark. And you can use them as eyeshadows too, and I love doing the Monica Bellucci look with those eyeshadows. Then on to one of my favorites, and it's the Laguna bronzer. Now this next series all have like a little bit of shimmer. So as you know, the Laguna bronzer, this is perfect for fair skin too, and you can see it. Okay, so this is the Laguna bronzer. It has, compared to the others, less yellow in it. This is taupe, remember, and this is great actually for like a more of a pinky undertone, and so is this. This is really nice, and that just gives you with a little bit of shimmer all over your face. And you don't want too much of a matte matte bronzer, at least I don't, because you kind of want to like a glow, like a very healthy kind of glow. So sometimes bronzers need a little bit of shimmer. This is the Prestige bronzer, the dual one, and it's very nice. It also has a little bit of shimmer. I also use these a lot, and as you can see, they are the last two, the darker one and the lighter one, which I really like, which is close to Laguna really. It's even a little bit lighter. Maybe the lighter one is close to Taupe too. And that is my shimmery one. And then I continue with, this is Golden Bronze by MAC, and it's one of my favorites. And it serves also as a highlighter. Now it comes out like this, and it's just very universal for everyone. I'm gonna put it here. Look at that, oh my god. And it's very kind of shimmery, but it has like a pinky, bronzy kind of undertone, and I really like that. And I tend to, and it's like it's more shimmery than all the rest, but it's so subtle and so pretty. I basically would recommend this to everyone. So if you're darker, you can use it as a highlighter, and if you're fair like me, you can use it as a cheek color. Then another thing that I have is the Avon another bronzer that I have with a little bit of shimmer is the Avon Arabian Glow, and it's like little pearls like this, and it's really pretty. And you just, I don't know how I'm going to pick up the color, but there's like yellow and pink and bronze, and I really like this. It picks up a lot of color though, so you gotta be careful. And yeah, that's also a very like summery color too. Let me just put it on my other side. Okay, this is the MAC Golden Bronze, and this is the Avon Arabian Glow, which is kind of very similar. It just has a little bit more of a pinky because there are a lot of like pink little pearls in it and stuff, and it's really nice. Also easy to wear, and it's just like a nice all over kind of bronzer. I wouldn't, both of these I would not put in like as contour. We're gonna leave that more for like Laguna and the Prestige one. You can put, even though they're like shimmery, you can put them as a contour, but these, no, it's like an all over kind of finish. Then I have the Benefit 10, which I adore this as well, and you also have it as a highlighter, and this is like more of a metallic-y kind of finish, very similar to the MAC Golden Bronze, but it's just a little bit more like metallic-y than the MAC one, and that I really enjoy wearing too. Also, I do use it as contouring, like in the hollows of my cheek, like not as contouring, but in the hollows of my cheek I do use it. See, it's more like kind of, this is a little bit more delicate. This is the 10 and this is the MAC one, so it's just a little bit more delicate, and the 10 is a little bit more golden. That's all, and I really like that. Then I just got my Amber Diamond, and you know this is lovely, and I'm just gonna swirl all the colors together. I'm not gonna you know, and it's the peachiest out of all of them, so this is it, and it's just the peachiest, the most delicate out of all of them. But as you can see, the different tonalities in the various shimmery bronzers, and that I love also, and that I do put in the hollows of my cheek, but mostly I also like just kind of go everywhere with it. And then the last one, which I use more like during the summer, even though it doesn't look like it, this is by Gosh, and I got it with a swap. I got it as a swap with Kelly, one of my subscribers, and I really like it, and it's just like a very nice all over kind of like glow for fair skinned, and it's like the most shimmery one I have, you see, and I'm just gonna put it here, and it really is shimmery and gold, really, so you can do a lot with it. You can use actually all of these, of course, as eyeshadows. So these are the colors. The top ones, we're gonna start from here with the matte ones, then in the middle there are the cream ones and so forth, and down here these are all the shimmery ones. I hope you enjoyed that video. I really love applying bronzer, but it's very difficult when you have fair skin, so I have learned a lot, and you can have, like, you have a lot to choose from here. I will take a picture now and include it in the video. So anyway, and the winner of this whole shebang thing is my top 3 go to matte. I like Essence top, cream, I like my Chanel, and shimmery, I like my MAC Golden Bronze. So those are my top 3. Thanks again for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.